Hi guys, welcome back to Ooh Aah Crochet. Wow, it's been one heck of a week, let me tell you. Busy, busy, busy. And you think having 4 kids is busy, and then you add other things on. Extra stress I've put on myself. Nobody's fault but my own. I'm going to go over, let's see, I got a mailbox today. I've got the 500 subscriber giveaway winners, and I'll explain the mailbox winners to you, and then I'll talk a little bit about the craft fair. So let's do that first. The craft booth, though I didn't sell a lot, it really was beneficial. Really in direct sales, if you're a direct salesperson, like I sold Tupperware for 13 years. So if you're a direct salesperson, you're going out there to meet people and to get leads, I guess you could say. And granted, if you're handing your card out to somebody, that's a lead, that's a potential sale, and that's what you're looking for. In our case, as a craft-based business, you're really trying to sell things while you're there, because chances are somebody might not actually try to look you up later. Hopefully they do, but you really want to try to sell things while they're there. So even though I didn't sell a lot of things, and I didn't make my booth feedback, it was still beneficial, and I got to meet some really cool people. One of the girls I met was a high school science teacher, and this girl looked like she was 16. I thought she was 16. She was so helpful. She got me some change when I needed it, twice actually over the weekend. She was very informative. As far as a salesperson, I watched her sell with her mother. She was fantastic. For 23 years old, this girl's going to go on to do some good things. Besides being a science teacher and helping, she teaches high school science. But anyway, I was so moved by her and her mother that I gave her a little turtle. I made a turtle while I was at the craft fair out of Kim's yarn. Hi Kim, I'm using my yarn up. And I was just moved to share that with her and give it to her. And I told her when I gave it to her, I said, I wanted to give this to you, and I want to compliment you on how well you do as a salesperson, how helpful you are. And then I looked at her and her mom, and I said, you be very grateful or cherish the relationship you have with your mother and mother-daughter relationship, because not all mother-daughters have that relationship. Right now, my 20-year-old and I hardly even talk, and it's a phase, it's a thing, it's whatever, but you need to cherish those relationships, especially as close as they are while you have them, is what I was trying to express to her. And the mom said, yeah, we're like best friends. So anyway, she almost teared up, I almost teared up. We won't get teary today, I promise. Another guy came up to my booth. He came up to my booth twice, in fact. Was just admiring my work and talked to me for a while. And then he came up probably about 2 hours later, and he's like, can you tell me the difference between a single crochet and a slip stitch? And I'm crocheting the whole entire time I'm at the booth, right? And I'm like, absolutely. And so I showed him, fumbling, I showed him how to do a slip stitch and a single crochet stitch. He thanked me. He had gotten like a llama kit from one of his friends and didn't understand the difference. And I told him, I said, the best place to go is to go to YouTube. I said, I don't do any tutorials right now because I don't have the equipment. But there are so many people out there that teach, that you can learn from. Any stitch you want to learn from, you can find on YouTube. So if you are a new crocheter out there and you don't know how to do a certain stitch, there's so many more stitches out there than a slip stitch, single crochet, half double, double crochet. There's the herringbone stitch, there's the fan stitch, there's a granny stitch, there's, so many out there that I don't even know yet. And Tunisian crochet, there's lots and lots. So I always send people to YouTube, because there's a lot to learn out there. And people make fun of me because I watch YouTube all day. I don't really care. Another lady that I sold to was another young lady, actually, and she just saw the little dino, the little Bronto dino that Kim from Blue Cherub gifted me for my birthday. Thanks, Kim. She saw that and fell in love with that thing. Now, that was on Saturday, so she bought it. Her boyfriend bought it for her. She probably was 16 or 17. The next day, on Sunday, she came back, and she's like, hey, do you remember me? And she's wearing a Claire shirt, and her hair was different, and I'm like, yeah, I think so. And she's like, yeah, I bought that little dinosaur yesterday. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, I brought it to work with me. It's sitting on my cashier register. I'm like, okay. Well, that's awesome. She's like, I want to buy a bunch more. I'm like, okay, well, here's my card. You can find me on Etsy or Facebook or YouTube. So if you're watching, hi. And she wants to buy a lot more. So no matter who you're talking to, somebody's going to be touched by what you're doing, whether you're teaching them or it's a hug for them or maybe it brings back memories. I had a 20-minute conversation with an older lady. She probably was in her 70s or 80s at least. And we talked all kinds of stuff. I mean, I know older crochet too because my grandma crocheted when I was younger, and the vintage soap dresses are vintage because they were from my grandma's age. So anyway, beyond the sales, the craft fair was, it was my mommy time away. So, and I got to meet some really nice people. What else? Oh, some of the vendors brought their kids, which, okay, more power to you. And most of the kids were really good. There was actually a lady that was selling oils from Sioux Falls, and she brought her 2 kids, a little baby, 5 months old, and a little girl that was 6. And I ended up giving her a little octopus keychain too, so she was very thankful. Let's see, what else? Let's get into the mailbox. So this mailbox is from Tara Dulo, and she has a YouTube channel, The Duo Family. She's from New Jersey. She's only got about 126 subscribers. Honestly, Tara, that's the first time I've heard of it, so I did subscribe, and I'll go back and watch those videos. Sorry about that. There's a lot of people out there. Don't have everybody on my list yet, but I'm a subscriber now. So anyway, this box is from her. It is fairly big. So let's take a look here without dropping everything. There's a hat. That is really pretty. That is like, that's cotton candy right there. Blues and pinks. And there's a blue and blue-gray. I have that color. Oh, and yes, I'm wearing pink. And I'm pointing. Every one of my kids pointed out the fact that I'm wearing pink. They like it because it's shiny. It's got shiny on it. I'm wearing pink. It's comfortable. God help me. I might get struck by lightning later, but I'm wearing pink. There's a scarf. And there is another scarf. Those are double lengths, just so you know. Oh, we got scarves. That's great. Pink and black. Woo! Pink, black, and purple. No, Mom, you can't have that. Oh, look at this one. Oh, is that the Canyon print? I think I recognize that yarn. Oh, it's so soft. And she's got them so nice and neat in here. Oh, look. I bet that one will match the hat. I bet you they all match. If I would pull them out the way they're supposed to come out. There's a scarf. That'll match the hat. Ooh. Oh, look at all the scarves. Oh, I love it. This is perfect. That one's beautiful. Blues. Oh, I recognize that red heart yarn. If you don't, where have you been? This is Red Heart. Oh, this is another one. Yeah, purples. Yay! That's perfect. Those are gonna great for kids. Those, oh, I love it. Sorry, I gotta play with everything because, you know. And everybody that walked by my booth, I'm like, it's okay to touch. I just looked at the parents because they all got nervous. It's okay to touch. They're not gonna break anything. There's another one. This one must be in I don't think that one's Red Heart. That might be Karen. You can tell the difference between Karen and Red Heart. They just have a different feel to them. So that is it for the Mailbox from Tara. Thank you so much. Look at all those beautiful scarves and hats, you guys. How awesome is that? Woohoo! I apologize, I haven't gotten totals yet. Everything's crazy with all the craft booths and stuff. I will get them rounded up. And as far as the prizes, I'm a type of person that can't really pick one person, and with the stuff on Ravelry and things like that, we really didn't do anything over on Ravelry, so I'm just gonna, there's 20, I think I have 21 or 22 people, and if it's okay with you guys, then I will send you out something, either a pattern of my own, which I should have a pattern up here probably the beginning of September. I'm doing a collab with somebody else. It is an amigurumi kind of type of pattern. I always have my granny panties pattern. If you don't already have that one. Hold on a second. Sorry, kids. Kids want to know if mommy's okay and needs help. No, I don't. Anyway, I've got that pattern coming up. So that'll come out. However, I will have one giveaway for some yarn that was donated specifically for the Mal. So that'll be in there. And what I'm going to do is write down everybody's names and put them in a bucket for that yarn package. And then I'm going to put in a bucket for 5 sets of stitch markers. And then the rest will get either the amigurumi pattern or the granny panty pattern. And that way everybody's getting a little bit something. And as far as the stitch markers, I think I will just make up some special ones. Oh, wait. My mom's been sick. This is why I forgot. Sorry. Excuse me. Mom's been sick. So I was going to work on some giveaway bags too. If I can get that done in time, I will do some of those too. As part of those 21 people, if Mom can help me design bags within a reasonable amount of time, I'll let you know. We talk, right? Weekly? Okay, I'm rambling again. Yeah, so anyway, there'll be a drawing for that, and I'll let you know exactly who wins the actual yarn package and then the stitch markers, and we'll get some bags done. I just don't know how long it'll take me to mail all that stuff out, but I will message you independently, and then I'll have a list once I get everybody sorted. So anyway, I think most of you are on my Facebook group that sent something in. So maybe I'll leave a message there, and if you prefer a pattern or whatever, you can let me know on there too. $500. God, I wish I had $500 right now. The 500 subscriber giveaway, which was under, guess what time it is. The winners are Carrie03 Hobbies, and she is the winner of Angelia's pattern. And I just need your email address, and I will send it over to Angelia, or your Ravelry name if you have one. I think she's still on Ravelry. Left is Right Crochet. and Cindy Sherry, Chery, and Linda's Barnyard are getting, you have your choice of either a set of stitch markers from me or the new pattern that is coming up. Like I said, that's going to be for the collaboration. There you go, collaboration. A set of stitch markers or the new pattern that I'm coming out with. It's completely up to you. I understand if you want stitch markers. Totally understand. The other winner was Blue Cherub 82. Kim is the winner of Rel's pattern. I do have the screenshots here. I copied them, but it's kind of a mess. I don't know if you'll be able to see that there. I have the actual, like, sorry about my hand. I have the actual screenshots. I was having difficulty with my computer. It was shutting down. And then Connor helped me. So I don't actually have a screenshot of Cindy's, but it, like, copied over. If I can, I will try to, if YouTube lets me, I will transfer the screenshots from my computer onto the YouTube platform, and hopefully it'll mingle with my phone video. So, anyway, Carrie03 Hobbies, Left is Right Crochet, Cindy Sherry, Blue Cherub 82, and Linda's Barnyard. Linda's Yarn Barn. Get a hold of me either on Facebook or you can email me too at amberjoy21@yahoo.com and let me know what your preference is. But anyway, Carrie, you won Angelia's pattern. Kim, you won Rel's pattern from the Dabbling Hook. So let me know where you'd like that sent to. So anyway, what else? Working on a bunch of stuff. I've got another test pattern. I've got to get 2 test patterns I got to get done in the next week. I don't really have any crochet to show you. Oh wait, let me go grab some. I have some. Surprise, I'm back. Okay, I don't think I've showed any of these. This pattern is a seahorse, but it's not the one that Marsha's been doing. It is... I bought the pattern, but it was including a bunch of other stuff. It was on sale for 60% off, I think, for ebooks. Kim was talking about it, so I bought some. So I had this at the craft fair, and then because I like to use a whole ball of yarn up, this was part of the stuff I got from my little haul the other day with all the variegated yarn. There was a ball about yay big, full of this green and white striped yarn. A little turtle, just free-handed it. What I do is I do the same thing Rel does for her octopus's pattern. So the same thing she does for her feet for the octopus is what I do for the feet for the turtle. Same thing for the head, except for I do 8 double crochets, and then either if I want it longer, I single crochet at the end once I'm done with the whole thing, or I just sew up the nose and then sew down the mouth. That's the head. For the tail, I usually just do, depending on how big the turtle is, I'll do a single crochet, half double, single crochet, and then I'll do a slip stitch on either side of the tail. No, not yet, Michael. I'm almost done. There's the other one. I think I showed you this one already. Yeah, I'll be right up. So these are so tiny, you guys. Look at how tiny. Look at how tiny compared to their predecessors. This is only 18 stitches. 18 stitches, 3 deep, I think. Yeah, and then just like, yep. And what I did at my table, so I had these turtles and the octopuses sitting there, right? And I had those on a separate side, and then I had my keychains on a different area. And I always said if they were looking at those, you know, maybe it was a kid or something didn't have that much money, they could go to the keychains and get a smaller version of it. And a lot of people looked at those. So those are those. That's all I have really right now. Oh, wait, sorry. I don't know if I showed you guys these or not, so forgive me if I did, but these are a Lenny pattern. If you look up on Facebook, the Lenny doll, or Mary, I think the name is Mary in English. This lady, Tina, that made them, she made basically the body part, so it's 2 hexagons, you know, just like the campfire cardigan. 2 hexagon grannies, you sew them up on the back and the front, and then you can do, which this one isn't, but after we figured it out, you can do an 8-sided granny, and it'll give you 2 leg holes, and then you sew it onto the top straight across, and then down one leg side, and you've got pants right there. So, or you can do a granny stripe down the leg, and then she's got patterns for the hands, the head, the hat, and the feet. If you go on that group, if you're invited to get invited to that group, there are so many patterns. You can basically take any head off of any amigurumi pattern and make it into a little, I mean, I would consider them loveys or ragdolls. That's what I called them, was ragdolls. But back in the old days, they used to take 2 pieces of scraps, 2 squares even, and make dolls out of them, and sew them up the sides or whatever, and put hands and feet and face on them. And those were ragdolls back then. So many ideas you can do. This one is a bunny. I didn't really do any feet on this one. I just left it go, but little face. Tis a face a mama loves. So, okay. Enough rambling for this Monday. Today is Monday, right? Yes, I think so. Okay. And we are at 22 minutes. Hey, that's not bad. I'm behind on answering questions, or replying to anybody's things. I do have a short video that you will see past me answer some of the questions. I was sweating up a storm, so if you see sweat dripping, it was hot. I was in my car. But that'll answer some questions. And then as I heart the questions from the guess what time it is, those are the questions I've answered or tried to answer. So anyway, oh, one more thing. So sorry, I'm rambling. My brain is catching up with with my mouth. I did a live Facebook sale last night. If you are on Facebook, are a friend with me, or in my Facebook group, you should be able to see that video there. It's actually public under my name, under Amber Joy Barnes. You can go look there. There's more things than just crochet. My mom's earrings are on there. There's chopping boards, some paintings, and then my friend Sherry's got some Native American baby blankets on there, and some Native American earrings too. So check that out if you want. If you're interested in any of those items, let me know. Like I said, the fair didn't go so well, so I was trying to do a live Facebook to see if that would help. And then my Etsy shop is now sitting at 20% off, the whole shop. If you have favorited my shop, and I don't know what Etsy considers recent, but if you favorited my shop recently, that sent out a 30% off. So, and I don't know if those work. I just tried it, so we'll see. But anyway, go check out the Etsy shop. I probably won't be able to add to that right now, but as soon as I get that pattern up, that'll go up there and on Ravelry, and we'll give you more information about the pattern, secret pattern, as soon as that's available. So that's it for now, and if I attach it, one of the question videos will be on the end of this. Okay, take care guys, love ya, bye.